Part 2 of Chapter 11, Follow You to Virgie. My depression was not from my job, not my boss, my husband, or my family. My depression has always been inside of me, suppressed, lying for a chance to ruin my day, make me doubt myself, call me lazy or fat or dumb. And most days prior to the pandemic, I loved my job. My husband and I were working on real dreams. Days were getting bigger. Then March of 2020 happened. I worked in the federal healthcare system. This was never going to end well. I have a toxic trait that I struggle to comply. And if I do not agree, frankly, the government does not care about my opinion. Comply. One time, Beyonce posted a picture that said, what did it say? And I remembered this line: I struggle to comply. Be careful what you wish for, because I just might comply. And so then this isn't going to end well. I have a toxic trait that I struggle to comply if I do not agree. And then I read this. When I read that, I was like, that's so funny because it's a quote from my book. I have a hard time getting in line. That's my disease. Audible slips. Anyway. Working in the middle of the pandemic was my worst nightmare. Every person who spent years of their life to enlist sold their soul to the system that is healthcare. Now, years of schooling and debt linked thousands, if not millions, of humans to their job that they were trained to do, take care of the underserved. Now, most of us regretted that decision when March 2020 happened. Some people got to go home and work from home. Some got a vacation from the rat race, and others got to count their blessings that they got to work. Frontline healthcare workers got to deal with the world's problems day in and out, following protocols and procedures, trying to keep track of it all. It started to make me lose my mind. I am a rule follower, but if the job is impossible, it is just that, impossible. I cannot change that COVID-19 happened. I can change my outlook on life. It is just a job. I will find another. Using this as a testimony. When I left my job to save my life, my marriage, my reputation, my self respect, and my mind, I walked away from a lot of people, memories, and dreams for my department. However, my real life was falling apart, and I did what was best for my family. Money was not going to mend my son's broken heart. Money was not going to heal my marriage. Money was not going to solve my lack of time for my health. Money is paper. At the end of the day, it's paper. You can earn money. It comes and it goes, always able to earn more. And my son could never grow another mom. My husband will never be able to recreate our memories. He'd do just fine. My life has value. There are people more important than the responsibility that healthcare system will change. What? My life has value, and there are people more important than the possibility that the healthcare system will change. It is not going to change overnight. My friends that I got to call coworkers, they were trying their best. They were trying their best. They were trying to make the best out of a situation that was gifted to them, gifted from the government. And those people would need to carry on without me. My heart can no longer find joy in your waters. And I do not want to be angry anymore. I do not want to feel this hurt, pain, grief, disappointment, shame, and regret. And sometimes some things take time to fix. Years bring new perspectives to my reactions. Learning about mental health and how to master it. Master your mind, master your emotions. My anger is a force of nature. She can move mountains when she feels she has been wronged. Whether I really have been wronged or not, just the thought that I was can move a mountain. And when I get to the next spot that I envisioned for myself, I stopped and marveled at my work. Marvel that once more I overcame yet another obstacle. And something that should have broken me did not. Getting mad, pissed, and just fed up did that. Moved that mountain. Helped me get up and wipe my tears. Stopped me from feeling sorry for myself. Showed the world that I can move mountains. And time moves forward, healing me slowly, healing me from the pain of walking away. Walking away from something that was no longer serving me, no longer helping me reach the next level in God's plan. My life that I have been envisioning did not put me in the office at the top of the hill. My life is brighter, happier, and fulfilled. My life comes from time well spent with my little family. In chapter 12, Treehouse. And Treehouse song is what started it all. That is the first song that sent me on my journey of self discovery. So, chapter 12, Treehouse. And I think I've read it before, but I'm reading them all again in order. So that's it. And I'm going to, since this video is a little short, I'm going to read this again because I feel like it was so good. I read it fine.